Welcome to Outside the Barrel South Point Daily, presented by Little Belt Cattle Company, a veteran-owned and operated ranch with cattle and beef that have been raised the right way, the Montana way. Montana Knife Company, working knives for working people while valuing the 4 C's: country, customer, community, and conservation. Welcome to day number 2 at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo here on Outside the Barrel South Point Daily at our, of course, usual undisclosed location on the 25th floor of the South Point. You on the 25th floor?
No, I'm not that high up.
No, I didn't think so. Hey, joining me today, world champion, Hall of Famer, outdoorsman, I'm going down the list, dad, husband.
Number one dad.
Number 1 dad. Number 1 or 3 husband. I've talked to her.
Yeah.
The one and only Kaycee Feild. Got you coffee. That was the demand. We got coffee. It's night number 2. My brother Will and I, he was on here yesterday. And we went, I asked him, what do you think, middle of the day, night number 1 of the NFR, what are guys feeling right now? And we talked about feels like a football playoff game. Early, it would probably change as your career went on, but first day of the NFR, during the day, stir crazy?
Stir crazy. First year, I didn't sleep for 2 days. And then like the longest day ever is Wednesday at the NFR. You come here on Tuesday, you get your back number. Mm-hmm. Bareback riders have the bareback rider dinner, party, whatever you want to call it. And you're pretty hungover on Wednesday to go get your pictures.
Oh, well, good.
And so that only adds to the length of the Wednesday before it starts. But usually the day before and the day of, you can't relax. You can't take a breath. It's just sweaty palms, ready to roll. But I have 3 different careers, I guess you could say. Like the first time I was a little punk kid, all the nerves. The second time I felt like I was growing up, been to Vegas, done that. Very confident. And then you come here, shouldn't say as an old man, but in the bareback riding an old man, it's like, well, here we go again. Yeah. It's time. Get my cup of coffee and let's do this.
My seats at the NFR, for the most part, when I started just going, were right above where your parents' seats always have been. So I always looked down there and saw you standing there during the opening, the grand entry. I always used to feel bad for the bareback riders because they didn't get to ride.
Yeah.
But then the longer I went, I watched you guys. That's an unbelievably electric spot to be on the back of the chutes in the dark house with the grand entry going.
You ain't kidding. That's the best place to be. And the energy that you feel on the back of the buck and chutes when the lights go out and the grand entry starts and the fireworks go, it's nerve-wracking. Like I said, I've been there in 3 different stages of life. And the last time I was there at the NFR, it was probably a few more times than that. But during that, I would like to sit with Doran Camp on that little bench with the old stock contractors.
Right in the up against the back. Yeah.
Yeah, and just sit down and chill and talk and try to take it all in. And some of my best memories from Las Vegas are sitting on that little bench behind the chutes during the grand opening. And the friendships that I have developed and the conversations that I have in those moments are everlasting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Before we started, there's some good bareback riders.
There's some really good bareback riders.
I always used to say to you on whether I was doing broadcasts or podcasts, whatever, that I felt like during your career, you were a gear ahead of everyone. There's been guys that have developed a certain style or level, and I thought you set another level. And now when I look at young riders, I feel like they're trying to do what you were doing.
Well, thank you.
Bradley Miller's feet, Rocker Steiner's feet, Sam Peterson. We're Sam Peterson fans, Montana kid. They're getting after it. It's really good.
It's really good. Sam, I'm a big fan of Sam, and he is a tough kid. He's got his head on straight. He's very confident in himself, and he's a Montana kid. My wife's from Montana. I'm pulling for Sam, but it's deep. Even Tilden, as old as he is and still in there. Yeah. He's riding really good.
And he's a weirdo.
Oh, he's a goofball. Yeah. He rode really good last night.
He did.
Mason Clements rode really good last night.
What about Bradley that Cooper Miller? Cook? I gave him a buckle last night. That kid, because that horse is a bucker, rambling man. I remember because the guy told the story of how they named the horse, rambled around and ran and hung out with the sheep. And that horse Bucket, that kid's cool.
He's way cool.
Yeah.
And he's a good kid, fast feet, rides good, and he's getting stronger. He's still just a boy, but he's developing. He's only going to get better.
Yeah.
And Sam too. They're all just kids.
I know. Because I think I told you when I was young, like high school and stuff, I wanted to be a bareback rider. But I'm not very tough at all.
You're too funny to be a bareback rider.
Yeah, you guys are funny though. Like
Tilden, he carries the weight for everybody.
Tilden, I think if you talk to me, and people watch are like, why are they giving Tilden shit here? Yeah. Tilden's funny, but not ha-ha funny. He's funny. He's funny.
just funny looking.
He's just funny. You've had some things going on, and you and I talked on the phone one day. You've always been involved outside of the arena, have done well, endorsement stuff, commercially, different things. You rode, what horse did you?
Two-buck Chuck.
Two-buck Chuck out on the salt flats with no fences. I mean, and now you got another deal, Payment Cowboys?
Yep, Payment Cowboys, yep.
Sounds cool.
Credit card processing, yep, it's fun. The Western industry has been taking advantage for a long time. The 3% credit card charge when you swipe your card, that's me. But it is bad in the Western culture. These Western stores or even associations are getting charged 6%, and then they're getting all these little fees on top of that now going in and studying it and understanding it, we're going to be able to save the Western industry a lot of money, and then hopefully that trickles down and gets back to the Cowboys. That's the goal with Payment Cowboys.
You look good in a suit and a tie selling that.
I can't do it with my top button.
But that you and I had talked about, it's an interesting concept, and I always want to talk to you more about it. And you give back though.
Yes.
You take.
So Payment Cowboys, when I retired from rodeo, I had Power Pro, a nutritional company. I still have that. It's going good. I have a roofing company. Manual labor sucks.
Isn't that right?
It does, yeah.
It's like you go through a whole rodeo career and you finish and go, I can't do anything. That's me.
Oh, yeah. You know what I've learned too is, so Payment Cowboys, I'll finish on that, we give back. So 5% of our profits will go back to Cowboy charities or a charity of your choice if you sign up with us. And then today I just made a deal with the Golden Circle of Champions. Any rodeo in the California circuit that signs up and uses our ticket platform or our credit card processing will donate an additional 5% back to the Golden Circle of Champions on top of back to their choice of their charities that they would like. And so giving back to the Western culture, the sport that I love so much is rodeo. To preserve it, it costs money. It costs money to hire lawyers to fight PETA. It costs money to hire the right people in the right positions. And I hope that Payment Cowboys can give back and make a difference in the sport. And we also set up an ambassador program, a referral program, to where guys like you, if you sign up, you bring a customer to us, we're going to give you a percentage of the charities as well. And so it's been a fun company to get back into the Western industry and feel like I'm helping not just rodeo athletes or doing schools. It's much more than that.
Yeah. To me, when you're talking, I use this kind of saying a lot, but that's the most Kaycee Feild thing ever.
Yeah.
To establish a business to give back to the sport that gave stuff to you, and
Well, it's given me everything: my friendship, my relationships, my home, my family. It all came from putting a cowboy hat and cowboy boots on.
Yeah, and I have a charity that you should donate to. Yeah. They're sitting off camera watching the two of them. So that's a cool. That's a great idea, and I hope it keeps going well. Which kind of brought you to the NFR. I've tried to explain to people who don't get it, even in the PBR where I work, what makes the NFR so great? It's the one place we get to see everybody. Yeah. And everybody comes. And there's, from rodeo committees to guys like you to guys like me, there's business to do, but don't you feel like you kind of got to go so people know you're still around? There's a relevance thing.
For sure.
In the Western sports world, you feel like you have to be here.
Yeah, you do. You just to stay relevant.
I like relevant.
Thank you.
Revenant, the Revenant.
Haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
But yeah, and for opportunities like this, to to carry on the legacy that my dad started, the Feild name is something that I like to honor. I cherish it. And, you know, I like coming and seeing my friends and mingling, but to come and represent the Feild name and be a part of the opening last night with the 40 years in Vegas, the 85 world champions, to see my mom out there and see her happy and seeing all of her friends. It's just moments. That's only one moment that you see at the NFR. The friendships that you develop over a rodeo career like you have and myself, the friendships are very, very important. And you only see them once a year, but it feels like you've known them your whole life and you're picking up right where you left off the day before.
You and I I would like to say, this is a true story. A lot of the stuff I say is bullshit, but this is a true story. We were on possibly the most crowded elevator on earth.
Never seen it like that.
And I was in a corner, and the person backed up against me was Kaycee Feild. And I did the ta-da.
I'm not going to tell you what I felt behind me.
It was my chapstick. Come on, man. Your mom's doing good, though. You know, our running joke. When I was giving you buckles, like, hey, how's your mom?
Oh, yeah.
Because your mom is the greatest, most beautiful lady ever. Well, she's the best. Still great.
She's amazing. I don't know. I can't keep up with her. Yeah. She's taking my kids, my brother's 4 kids, my sister's 4 kids, somewhere every single day. And just her I don't know what you would call it. The way that she takes life on is something that I wish I could do so much more. I have a little bit of it. Yeah. But like you said, you know, life is great, and the more that you speak good, the more good happens. And my mom, she'll stretch a story to where it's the best story you've ever heard, and the truth is out the window. Yeah,
well, you can't let it get in the way.
Yeah, but she's doing amazing. She loves coming down here, seeing our old friends, and you know, memories of my dad. So it's good.
You know what? And I see her because she'll still come. If we go to the rodeo, I'll see her. You still have family around there. I think it's cool that, I don't know how to put this, the memories are good enough that she still comes here and feels good about it. Because I could see if you lost somebody like your dad, who was just so awesome. I used to love running into your dad. He was just so chill, and then he'd just say something cool. Like, damn it. Ty Murray said the same thing. I just wanted to be cool like Louis Field. But for her to be able to come here and find joy in it, that says a lot about the relationship she had with this world.
Oh, for sure.
Has with this world.
Well, this world, in my opinion, are the best people. Mm-hmm. They have humility, which nowadays is rare. Yeah. And to come back and see your friends that, you know, she felt a lot of love and support when my dad got sick and through his passing and after. And so for her to come back, it's kind of a way to say thank you for the years of supporting her husband, my dad, Louis Field, and just giving back almost. Just coming and saying hello, and we appreciate it.
Yeah. I think I've told you my favorite. Ty Murray always tells me his favorite Louis Field story. Oh, yeah. And it was in Calgary, and those fronts on the slide gates really came open easy. They were, and he's running his hand in his rig, and Ty was standing there watching him, and he's getting set, and that slide gate opened and his horse bolted forward and he laid straight back and went under the deal, and the horse stopped and he went, should we just take him here, boys? He never even blinked. Ty Murray looked and he said, that's when I knew I want to be a cowboy like Louis Field.
There are so many cool stories about my dad just like that. The last time we went on a pack trip, we got lost. He got lost. I was following him. And we got into some down timber, and he had this horse, his last project, you know, just very proud of this horse. Chief's the best, watch this. And he goes to jump this log, and his back legs split the log like that, and that horse rears over and comes on top of him and knocks him out, and it scared me a little bit. And it took me a second to get off my horse and get up to him and catch his horse. And my brother's behind me yelling, is he all right? Is he all right? And I get there, and he's kind of shaking his head. He looks at me and goes, well, dang. That was kind of a good one. Like, do you even know what happened? Just calm, cool, collected Louis.
Well, listen, I appreciate you. I know it's I appreciate you just popping up here. I know you got a lot going.
This is it.
But
I still got half a cup.
You still got, well, we can finish, even when we're done, we can finish our coffee. You can stay for, I don't have to work. This is it for me until I got to give people buckles at 9:30 at night. So
Yeah. How you holding up?
I'm good. Yeah, so
one?
far one night. I'm good. But hey, I know, first of all, I'd like to say thanks to our supporters, Little Belt Cattle Company. Tim and Greg, the whole gang up in Montana, raising good Black Angus cattle. And Josh at Montana Knife Company, the whole gang there. And I know I talked to my girls before you came up, and I know you're an outdoorsy guy, and I don't have much. But I thought it'd be cool, and I appreciate you coming. And I wanted to give you, from Montana Knife Company, they have the best knives. And
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And I knew you'd probably appreciate it. You're kind of the Jeremiah Johnson. So you mean a lot to me, always.
Okay.
And I wanted, they make great stuff, and I appreciate you, man.
I've met Josh, and I've never had a Montana knife, so I'm excited to get this thing out in the hills and use it.
Perfect.
There's a steak knife.
They tell me both.
Perfect.
No, it's Kaycee Feild. See you tomorrow, everybody.